Why not try to...
What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D, and once again, it's Coach D After Dark. Let's talk about this executive order that Donald Trump just signed banning the burning of the American flag. Now, listen, I'm not a big guy on symbolism. I've said that many times. Anytime something is about symbolism to me, I really don't care for it because I like actual action. I want actionable things being done that change things. So it's not like I would ever care to go out and burn the American flag. I just think it's symbolism and it doesn't do what you want it to do. However, I did see a video today of a man in front of the White House burning the American flag in protest of Donald Trump's executive order, and I thought, that is fucking great. I liked every part of it. That is the type of symbolism I like, because that picture of him standing in front of the White House saying, I'm burning this flag because he's a veteran and I fought for your right to express your to have your First Amendment rights and so forth. I think that is absolutely grand. But what I really want to talk about is, remember that time on January 6th where all those idiots ran to the Capitol because they were lied to by Donald Trump. Donald Trump told them the 2020 election was stolen from him. Never had any proof of it, still hasn't proved it, even though he's the guy in office in charge of the DOJ, the FBI, the CIA, everything. He's in charge of it all and has not presented any evidence of the 2020 election being stolen. But if you can remember back then, on January 6th, when all those idiots went to the Capitol, they used American flags to beat the crap out of police officers. They used the American flag to beat the crap out of police officers. Then, during one part of it, they removed an American flag off of a building and replaced it with a freaking Donald Trump flag. Do you remember that? You might also remember that 1,500 of the people who were there were arrested and convicted of the crimes they committed while they were there. Some of those people were already convicted sex offenders. Some of those people beat the crap out of police officers, are responsible for the death of police officers, and every single one of those 1,500 people were given a pardon. So, January 6, 2021, you can beat the crap out of a police officer with an American flag. You can replace the American flag with the Trump flag and then get a pardon for doing all of those things. But now in 2025, Donald Trump is signing an executive order that if you deface the American flag, you can get a year in jail for that. Ain't that some crazy shit? Haven't we come so far? And listen, chances are this executive order, like many of his executive orders, won't really go anywhere. They don't actually hold any weight because he can't just change the Constitution. He can't just take away your First Amendment right by signing an executive order. So there's a good chance that his executive order is nothing but symbolism, and the courts are probably going to strike it down. But the fact that this guy, the same dude who allowed people to just take American flags and literally use them to swing on police officers, replace one, just throw the American flag to the side, put up a Donald Trump flag, that same guy is saying you should not be able to burn the American flag. And his justification is that burning the American flag incites violence. So that's like saying walking around with an American flag on your shirt incites violence, because anything that offends anyone can incite violence. Just because someone is offended by me expressing my First Amendment rights doesn't mean you should get to take that right away from me. That makes absolutely no sense. And so the fact that this guy is signing executive orders is fucking crazy to me. And like I said, I'm pretty sure the courts are going to strike this down. But on a very serious note, we have to be diligent about not allowing this dude to just try to rewrite the Constitution by the stroke of a pen with these executive orders. I'm getting a little damn tired of it. And it's due time that we continue to keep our foot on the gas and make sure we sound the alarms to this fascism that is happening right in front of our eyes. We cannot let this happen. It is time for us to stand up. And I am so proud of the man who burned that flag in front of the White House. And I think more of that needs to be done because Donald Trump trying to be a dictator and authoritarian needs to be stopped. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.